officer with the North Las Vegas Police Department. So before we begin today's press briefing, I will introduce you to our speakers. And as for that, in order of appearance, it is going to be North Las Vegas Mayor John Lee. That is spelled Johnlee. He's the mayor of the city of North Las Vegas. Next will be Councilwoman Pamela Goins Brown. That is spelled PAMELAGOYNES -BROWN. And then it will be Acting Police Chief Jacqueline Gravatt. That is spelled JACQUELINEGRAVATT. And with that, here's Mayor Lee.
Thank you. We had an unprecedented loss of life that happened yesterday in our community. It was a tragedy. It was beyond sad. Each of these people was a relative, a husband, a wife, a child, a neighbor, a member of our community, a very valuable member of our community. We need to realize today that there's a lot of grieving taking place in North Las Vegas. Our hearts are full for these families. We really care when something happens in a community that this pulls the heart right out of it. We hope and pray that this family will understand that this grieving process will take them and us in the city of North Las Vegas a long time. And we appreciate them understanding that the city of North Las Vegas values them and their families. Thank you very much.
Good evening. On behalf of the City Council and our community, I wanted to extend my deepest condolences to the families of all the victims. All of the North Las Vegas, we mourn with this family. We mourn with you today. This is an unfathomable tragedy that has forever altered the lives of so many people. Our hearts and prayers are with those who are experiencing this unimaginable pain. Their loss is our entire community's loss. I also want to recognize our tremendous North Las Vegas first responders, the care and respect that they showed everyone involved, their dedication and compassion. The work they do is not easy, and scenes like yesterday will forever be in their hearts and their minds. We will hold everyone impacted by this tragedy in our hearts.
Good afternoon, everyone. I wanted to update you on the facts that we know them at this time in reference to the multiple vehicle traffic accident yesterday. Yesterday at 3:15, we were contacted about a multi-vehicle traffic accident in the area of Cheyenne and Commerce. There were 6 vehicles involved and 15 individuals. I'm gonna go through the vehicles and their descriptions. There was a Dodge Challenger who had 2 occupants, both who succumbed to their injuries. There was a Toyota Sienna van that had 7 occupants, all succumbed to their injuries. We had a Ford Fusion with 1 adult occupant who is currently in serious condition at UMC Medical Center. A Chevy Malibu with 1 occupant that was injured and released. A Mercedes SUV with 2 adult occupants injured and released. And there was a Ford Fusion, I think I went over the Fusion, with the serious condition at UMC. In this accident, we do know that the Dodge Challenger was traveling northbound on Commerce at a high rate of speed. It was the only vehicle traveling northbound at this time. Witnesses on scene said that the Challenger did not stop at the red light. It went through the intersection, first striking 2 vehicles that were traveling eastbound, and due to that collision, 3 additional vehicles were struck that were going westbound. Speed was a factor in this accident, and that is the only contributing factor that we know of at this time. The sole vehicle heading northbound on Cheyenne, again, was occupied by 2 individuals. Due to the magnitude of this injury, the NTSB will be assisting us with this investigation. We are currently anticipating them meeting with our traffic division tomorrow. The heartfelt condolences to the families and everyone affected by this horrific incident. It affects us as a community, as a valley, and as a nation as a whole. The Red Cross has been in contact with our agency because they want to reach out to those families, and we are currently diligently working on providing those families information to the Red Cross. Again, the North Las Vegas Police Department, the City of North Las Vegas, and the Las Vegas Valley are all at a loss. We are sending our condolences and any support for these families that can be expressed. We encourage you to do so. Thank you. Last, these are all very preliminary. We are anticipating getting results from downloads of vehicles, speed workup, and things of that nature, the reports from the coroner's office. Once we get that information, we'll be able to update you again and provide you more specifics. But again, this is extremely preliminary. We just wanted to make sure we had all the facts as we know them right now out to you as soon as we could. Thank you. I think the hardest part of this, and it may have been just the unintentional not addressing because it's extremely tragic. The Toyota Sienna van had 7 occupants, 4 juveniles and 3 adults, and all 7 succumbed to their injuries in the accident, making a total of 9 people that perished during this incident. Thank you.
All right. I would like to thank everyone for joining us here. As for all press media outlets, you will be receiving a press release print for later that will have access to photos of vehicles on scene. At this time, as Chief has stated, this information is very preliminary. It only happened about 24 hours ago. Things have the possibility of changing, and with that, there are going to be no questions answered today, okay? Thank you so much, and have a good day.
Can you tell us who's back there with you? The officer who
So, actually, behind us, just letting you know, we do have representation from North Las Vegas Fire Department. We have command staff from the police department, and most everyone that was here did experience the scene as it was occurring and as it was being investigated. So, thank you very much. Have a good day.
You want me to repeat?
That helped me
Okay, do you want me to send this home?
You need to know when the phone card.
I know, but so that's the thing.
I didn't realize that. I thought you could text it.
I'm gonna run back to the car.
So today it didn't answer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A lot going on.